Hello, future developers. So, welcome to today's tutorial on some tags. Okay, so we'll be experimenting with some tags that you might come across in your journey in web development. Okay, so um, let's start with let's see. So, I have my H1 as common tags. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so we are going to be doing something like the superscript, subscript. Okay, underlining, making something bold, something italicized, and then slanted. Okay, oh yeah, italicized, underlined, and the likes. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this file or this text, okay, on my p tag, I'm going to have to let me refresh this page and see. So you can see this is on a new line. So it's just like writing on in an exercise book. Okay, when you read the margin, you want to move to another line. So we used the br tag to do that. Okay, so we can see here br. Okay, so the less than br and then the greater than sign. Okay, then when I refresh, you can see this is on a new line. Okay, so and the sun is on that. The sun is on a new line. Okay, so let me clear that and then let's refresh the browser and then let's see the changes. Okay, so you saw it on one line. So to bring it on a new line, okay, you just add the br tag. Okay, the br tag, and then that should be it. Refresh. Okay, then you can see it's on a new line. Okay. So I'm going to copy this and then let me paste it here. And let me see what we can do here. Let me see which method to use. So the sun, let's say I want to make the sun big. Okay, so the text of the sun big. So just the tag here big. Okay, so the open and closing tag for the sun. Sorry, the big. Okay, when I refresh, you can see the sun here appears to be bigger compared to the other text. Okay. We also have small. We'll try that out. Okay, somewhere in the lesson. Okay, so let's do that for let me see. Or let me refresh and see. Okay, you can see they are now the same text size. Okay. I bring the big and then I put the sun there. And then when I refresh, I should have the sun being bigger than any other text on its line. Okay. So you see its effects here. Now let's do that. Let's try another tag. So which one should we experiment with? Let me see. Should we do italize, underline, or superscript, or small? Okay, let's try that of the underline. Okay, so the underline, the opening and closing tag for underline. Okay, so simply just U. Okay, U. Okay, in between that's the text. Okay, so you can see our sun is underlined. Okay, so the opening and closing tag for our U. Okay, tag. Okay, is going to give us an underline. It's going to underline the text that is in between the opening and closing tag. So now let's try this for our. Okay, so let's use a small tag. Okay, so in between the opening and closing tag for our small, I'm going to put the sun there, and then let's refresh our browser. We should see that the sun will be small. Okay, so remember we did big earlier. Now we have small. So refresh, you can see the sun here is small compared to the other its neighboring text. Okay, going to refresh it, and then you can see its effect. Okay, so the sun and then this sun. Okay, and this sun. Okay, so this one appears smaller because of the tag that we surrounded it with. Now let's do that for this. Let's see what we can do. Should we do superscripts or we should do italize? We should italize it. Okay, so we have something called EM. So EM is like emphasis. Okay, so the emphasis. So sometimes it italicizes your text. Okay, and then we have the I too. The I also italicizes this. Okay. Okay, so EM in HTML italicizes. Okay, but in CSS it's used for emphasis. Okay, so when I refresh, you can see in HTML when I use EM and then I too, it italicizes text. Okay, but if you use EM in CSS, it actually um, lays emphasis for readers. Okay, so screen readers. So when I use HR is just going to give me a horizontal line. Simply HR horizontal line. Okay, as you see here. Now let's try that for um, the superscript, or let's do subscript. Okay, so I drank H2O for science students and any other student who knows the chemical formula for water. Okay, that's H2O. So to be able to get the two, the two is a sub. Okay, so to do that, we use the subscript or the sub. Okay, so H, as you see here, I have my H, and in between the sub, opening and closing tag, I have my two. Okay, so the two is going to appear to be like um, below the horizontal line of like actual text, as you see here. Okay, so when I refresh, you can see the H2O. So 2 appears to be below, okay, be like shifted downwards. Okay, so that is with the help of the subscript or the sub tag. Okay, now let's do that for the superscript. Okay, so superscript. So 2 power or 2 raised to the power 2. 2 power 2 is what? 4. 2 to 4. 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, so 2 power 2 can be written as 2 and then superscript, so SUP, and then the number I'm going to put 2 here, so 2 power 2. So 2 power 2 can be written as 2 sub 2. Okay, so you can see I have 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, so that's it for the superscript and then the subscript and any other tag that we've gone through so far. Which one do we want to do? So let's try strong. Okay, so when I use the strong tag, okay, I'm going to put a power here in between the opening and closing tag. It should bold in our power text. Okay, so refresh the browser. You can see now power has been boldened. Okay. What else to do? Let's see. So we have the BR to put something on a new line. Okay. Okay, so you can see now it's one word. The sun end is one word. Now to bring a space, we have a property or a text that we call like, and so use the ampersand and then we have n is it non-breaking space, so NBSP, non-breaking space or non-break space. I think it's non-breaking space. So the ampersand, okay, that's yeah, and then NBSP. Okay, so when I refresh, it should separate them. Okay, and not put them on a new line. Okay, so you see it's here. Okay, if we use break, it will put them on a new line, but with the non-breaking space, okay, it just spaces them. Thank you.